Hi guys, this is Jolt from Jolt's Tech and Detail World channel. Today I'm going to do some pH testing of different chemicals. The basic idea came from when the other day Scott from Dallas Paint Correction and Luxury Microfiber was talking about the change in pH value of these pH neutral or whatever soaps by using hot water instead of cold water. Plus, additionally, I had two of these products, this Topdrive Wash Wax and the Armoral Shield Car Wash, which I bought a long time ago, and I used only a little bit of each before I found these Chemical Guys products. And yeah, I have no pH value mentioned anywhere on these two products. So that made me wondering the other day, what is the real pH value of them? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to have a row of cold water, it's tap water, exactly the same that I'm using for the car wash. Then I'm going to do the same. At the moment these ones are empty, but I'm going to put hot water, like very hot water, tap water, as I normally would use in the foam cannon, just to see what difference it makes. So once again, it's Topdrive Wash and Wax, Armoral Shield Car Wash. This one is not a shampoo, it's Chemical Guys Bug and Tar Remover. But just in case, I'm going to test it out. Then we've got the Clean Slate, which should be non-pH neutral. So this one's supposed to strip off wax and sealants to a certain level. And then the Chemical Guys Honeydew Snow Foam pH neutral car wash. Then this one is going to be the Chemical Guys Glassworkz Autowash, again pH neutral. Then this one is not a shampoo again, it's Chemical Guys Iron Decon, but just for fun. I'm going to do some testing on that one too, because that one's supposed to be pH neutral as well. And then finally the EcoSmart. It wasn't meant to be used the same way like the others because it's a waterless wash. So I'm going to do different types of testing and we'll see how it works out. I'm going to have some pH testers. And I've got a chart to which I can measure it to. And I'm going to have some sticks from the kids, which they are not using any longer, so I can stir the water with them. All right, let's go ahead. Make sure you do it at a, if you want to do the same, you do it at a well-ventilated space, just to avoid any hazard. Of course, you could use some gloves, goggles, and some sort of respirator or mask. And also make sure you shake well the chemicals before testing them out. So I'm going to shake all. I will put each one in the containers, but I also will test them before putting them in the container too. So just on their own, with cold water, with hot water, that's the plan. Of course, I'm not going to show all the chemicals being shaken, but they will be, believe me. All right, let's try the first one. This is Topdrive's Wash and Wax. So now on its own first. Yeah, I would say it's closer to pH 6. Somewhere around 6 and 5. So it doesn't look like pH neutral. Now let's just mix the one in the cold water. And let's try with another one. Yeah, again, it rather looks like 5 than 6, I would say. But we will see. Of course, I'm going to keep it next to dry. And we will see how is it when it's dry. All right, let's give a go to Armor All. It is very well shaken. It even foamed up. So I'm going to put it next to, so we are going to wait until it dries, because of course I shouldn't check it straight away. I need to give it some time to work. And let's put some in the water. And let's mix it up. And let's check it out. Put it next to, and I wait for it to dry. You get the idea pretty much. I'm not going to show at every single chemical now how I mix it. It will be the same procedure. All right, on the bug and tar remover, you can see straight away that undiluted, it went to pH 11. I diluted some in the water, and that one, well, it seems, let's see, interestingly, it seems like pH 7, but we will see when it dries completely. Okay, so far the clean slate looks around pH 5 or 6-ish directly, and diluted in the water looks 7, but of course I'm going to wait until it dries a bit. It's getting a bit tricky because the Honeydew snow foam on its own has a green color, so this one you would say maybe it is somewhere around pH 8-ish, but let's wait until it dries, because it's, as I said, it's green on its own. So yeah, when it's diluted, it looks closer to 7 in the cold water. And again, it's rather tricky with the Chemical Guys Glassworkz Autowash, because that one has a blue color, and of course it looks like now again closer to pH 8 rather than 7. And when it's wet and diluted in cold water, it looks around 6-ish now, but I'm pretty sure it will go to 7. So let's go to the next one. Okay, this one is the iron Decon. It stinks. Okay, well, we will see. Let it here to dry. The other one, mixy in the water, cold water. Stick goes to the bin. Okay, and let it dry. Actually, guys, you are going to be up for a treat because I'm going to do the same on Chemical Guy's Orange Degreaser and also with the Diablo Wheel Gel from Chemical Guys. But now let's see. The EcoSmart was done. It looks, well, it's still wet of course, but it looks around pH, let's see, 6 to 7 by the look of it, and 7-ish, or maybe even 8, why it's diluted, but of course I'm going to show a close-up. Now let's go for the Orange Degreaser. Okay, well, this one is definitely not pH neutral because it's a degreaser. So let's have a look at full strength. And then also diluted. Okay, well, full strength, straight away, it is around 13 or 14. And let's see diluted. Stick goes to the pin. Okay. Right, well, it's definitely stronger than pH neutral. All right, well, tricky with the Diablo Wheel Gel too, because that one has normally a red color, but we will see. Let's leave it there to dry. Let's mix up the other solution in cold water, normal tap water. And there you go. Let's leave it there to dry. All right, so let's start with Topdrive's shampoo, undiluted. Undiluted, I would say it's pH 7. Diluted in cold water, again it's 7. Now let's do Armor All. Undiluted, I would say it is 6. Diluted, seven. Then Chemical Guys Bug and Tar, undiluted. Well, it's more than 7, but less than 8, I would say. 7, 8. Diluted in cold water. Again, I would say it is somewhere between 7 and 8. Then Chemical Guys Clean Slate, undiluted, 6. Diluted in cold water, I would say it's closer to 8. The Honeydew Snow Foam, as I said, it's rather tricky because it can be the green from the shampoo itself, but let's call it a 7. And diluted, again 7-ish. Then the Glassworkz Autowash, Again, that one is blue, so I would call it maybe, yeah, it is closer to 7. And diluted in water, it is 7 for sure. Yeah. Then the iron Decon, which is claimed to be pH neutral. For me, it looks like 6, undiluted. Diluted in cold water, it is 7. Then the EcoSmart. Let's see the EcoSmart. That is around 6, I would say, undiluted. Diluted, it is 7. The orange degreaser is, I would say now it's rather 12, but before it was something around 13 and 14, undiluted. And diluted, it shows around 8. And the Diablo Wheel Gel, well, it's tricky because it's red. It's hard to call it. I would say more likely it is closer to 4, but I wouldn't trust this one because of the basic red color, and it's claimed to be pH neutral. And diluted, it is definitely neutral, 7. And as you recall, if you go back in the video, the clean slate came out also something around maybe 9, 10-ish initially, and then later on it changed slightly. So now let's do the same with hot tap water. All right, we've got hot tap water actually in all these little containers. So let's do a bit of mixing. And let's go ahead with the testers. All right, so let's see the final results. Topdrive Wash Wax, 7. In the hot water, Armor All 7. The Bug and Tar is somewhere between 7 and 8. Clean Slate, rather 7 in the hot water. Honeydew Snow Foam 7. Glassworkz Autowash 7. The Iron Decon somewhere between 7 and 8. EcoSmart closer to the 8, I would say, but somewhere between 7 and 8. The Orange Degreaser, I would say somewhere between 8 and 9, closer to the 9. And the Diablo Wheel Gel Clear 7. So that it is, guys. You've got it. If you like the video, then hit the like button and subscribe, and catch you in another video soon. Bye bye.